Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your girl, Brain Shanae, and today it is Sunday, the 25th of October, and I'm pretty much going to be starting a reading vlog for this week, and I'll be reading two books, but I only have one book with me, and that is going to be the second book of the Burning series by Evan Winter, and that is The Fires of Vengeance by Evan Winter. This is the second book of his first book, The Rage of Dragons, which I loved so much. It was so good. I enjoyed Tal. I loved all the characters, Zuri. I loved everything about the battle, literally the battle scenes, the victories that Tal shared with his pretty much his companions that he his soldiers, his friends that became his friends, pretty much, that he trained with it within months and months of training really hard to be a soldier that he is today, or that he has become. And so yes, Tal is the main character. In the main book, the first book, he's pretty much going out for vengeance of his father's death. And so at the end of that last book, of the first book, there's a lot of things happening, a lot of rebellions, a lot of treason, treachery, everything like that, betrayal. And so we begin with this book of him recollecting everything that had happened at the city citadel and everything, and how he had lost Zuri, everything like that. It was just action packed, and I really believe this book is going to do the same thing. It's going to be action packed. It even is described as Gladiator meets Game of Thrones. So just with that alone, that had me hyped up, and it made me want to read the first book, and I loved it so much. And so I requested this book from Orbit Books, and I have to thank them, and I thank you so much, Orbit Books, for providing this arc to me, so that I can give you provide my honest review, but also share with everyone, and pretty much share with my first reactions to reading this book. So far I'm only 16 pages in, and it's really great. I love how it started out, how it pretty much goes back to the ending of the first book, just to like a refresher, just to have you refresh what's happening, especially if you haven't read the first book in a while. It gives you that time where it reflects back to the last book. That way you understand and you remember what happened, which I loved very much. And so, like I said, already this book has some it's already starting off with action, which I love so much. You can never get tired. And also, this is an adult fantasy book as well, and anything with dragons, I'm all for it. Like when it said Gladiator, which I love Gladiator, that's a classic movie, and then Game of Thrones, I love it so much. Now, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I did not like the last season of Game of Thrones, but a lot of people didn't. But the other seasons prior to the last one was amazing. I definitely recommend you watch Game of Thrones if you haven't, or better yet, read the books. Now, I'm gonna let you know right now, I haven't read any of the books of Game of Thrones. I have to be mentally ready to read those books because they're so huge. Oh my God, so huge. But anyways, back to this book. I'm really excited to get back into this world, especially with everything that's happening this year in 2020. It's just really stressful, and I want to put my mind somewhere else. Even today, my husband's not doing well as far as health. I'm literally in the car right now. He's in the ER because I can't be in there with him, and I'm trying to put myself in a better mindset. So I was like, okay, maybe I should go ahead and start reading this book just to get my mind out of the present and into something else that would get my mind, less stressed. I wouldn't be as stressed out about it. And, because I've cried a lot for my husband's, because I'm really scared. I'm trying to stay strong for my 3 kids and try to stay strong for myself. And so it's hard. So I'm literally just trying to put my mind and everything into a book. So I just started reading this, and I love it so much. I'll be giving you my updates regularly throughout this vlog. But yes, so far this book is amazing, and yeah, so I will keep y'all posted.
You know this is love, right? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing a good job. She got a lot of hair.
I want Daddy to do it.
Pineapple.
Ooh. Oh, you're not gonna smile for me? You're not gonna smile for me? You're not gonna smile for me?
A picture head, a book head.
Oh, you tablet head.
A monster head.
Oh, you princess head.
A,
Yeah, I got you beat.
a pants kid.
Pants head. You old shirt head.
You backpack head.
So this is what happens as I'm reading you guys.
Are a
They're calling each
warhead.
other's names pretty much.
You old 55-inch TV head. Yeah, I won.
Daddy won. But yeah, so I'm really not even that far in with this book yet. I'm only like 20 pages in, so it's not even that much. But I am enjoying it. I will definitely keep you guys posted. It is Monday the 26th. So hopefully a little bit tonight I'll read a little bit more, maybe around 50 pages or more, hopefully. But yeah, so far so good. Right now my family's entertaining me right now, and it's hilarious. My son, I'm like, literally my husband is doing my daughter's hair because I was like, you know, it's gonna take when you do it, it's gonna take all day, and they're over there taking breaks and whatnot. I just went out to get some stuff for the hair, to get her hair some stuff or hair products, and he ain't even done with it yet. I'm like, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, if it was me, it already been done, and she already getting her hair washed.
In arguments.
My daughter does cry a lot when she gets her hair taken out, like her braids taken out. Oh well, she needs to learn. She's tender-headed like you. Yeah, she is extremely tender-headed, like extremely. I've never met anybody so tender-headed in my life.
Yeah, you married them.
my husband is tender-headed. That's where she gets it from.
All right, my bad.
Look at her. See, did you hear her? Oh, Daddy, it hurts too much. See, she is crying. She don't matter who does her hair, who takes out her braids, she still cries. But y'all, I will definitely keep y'all posted with more of this reading vlog. Hey, what's up, everyone? So today is the 27th, and literally I was not able to read yesterday due to the fact I was tired and just concerned with my husband's health. But my husband is putting the children down for a nap. I have my little one right here. I'm going to pretty much feed him and then have him take a nap as well, and then actually officially reading the book that I've been wanting to read forever. So that's my update for now, but I'll definitely keep y'all posted on my reactions to what I've read so far. Okay, y'all, so right now I'm at this part where pretty much Tao and the Queen is talking to the Queen's ruling council, where they're trying to pretty much go against her and say, like, well, we have already voted, you can go ahead, and it was unanimous, but you can go ahead and vote, but your vote really doesn't matter. And I'm thinking to myself, how can you, I don't even know how you have the confidence to even say that to the Queen. Isn't it the Queen has the final say regardless of the vote? So it's just really interesting on how this is how it's all coming together as far as trying to get the kingdom back to how it was and trying to just take the city back. And right now the council decided, like, the vote was that they would try to have negotiate with the person that betrayed them, which is General Abasco Adili, or I know it's Adili. But Tao and the Princess Tessera is thinking, why would you try to negotiate with the enemy? Why is there even a negotiation? So that's where I am right now. I find that very interesting overall. But yeah, my family is all in the room with us. My husband's playing 2K right now. I have my son. Well, this son, he's asleep, thank goodness. He was crying his heart out. And then I have my other son right here just looking at me weird. And then my daughter is somewhere in her room. But overall, I'm enjoying the pace of this book so far. It hasn't let me down. And I love how Tao is definitely staying by Tessera's side now that he is her champion. So we have this, and like I said, I'm loving it so far, and I will definitely keep you more updated when I get further in. But right now I'm on page 40. I'm gonna try to get to page 50, take a break, go to the grocery store, and then after that I'm gonna try to get to page 100 before I go to bed tonight. But I definitely will keep you posted on the progress on what I've read so far. Good morning, everyone. It is the 28th, and it's of course morning, and literally my kids woke me up and my husband, so we're up. We're right now cleaning the room, but as they're cleaning the room and I'm instructing them to do everything, I'm reading this. Now, yesterday I didn't get really like far as I wanted to, but I did get a little close to 100 to page 100, but I got closer. I got to page 85. I was so tired, but I really love the pace. I love what everything's been happening with Tao and the Queen and everything like that, and taking back the city. But yes, so I will keep reading a little bit more. As you can see, that's how far I am, and then I will get right back with you and see and give you like pretty much share with you my thoughts. Probably share with you some scenes that I really enjoyed as I'm reading. But yeah, so I'm literally going in my kids' room right now, and they're cleaning up. So yeah, but stay tuned for more, you guys. Okay, so it says, the baker saw the rhinoceros' skin lying on the ground. He laughed. He had an idea. The baker gathered the cake crumbs from the perfect plum cake. He dropped them inside the rhino's smooth skin. So what does the baker do in this part of the story? Yeah, he gathers crumbs to make a cake. He puts crumbs inside the skin. He drops crumbs on the ground.
He dropped the crumbs on the ground. And then because you know.
No, he puts crumbs inside the skin. That's what he does. So which one is it? It's going to be this one, right? This answer? All right, tap it and then press done.
Press it?
You already did, so press done. Good job. Good job, boo-boo. Hey, y'all. So literally, as you just seen, my daughter is doing pretty much her homework and stuff online. She has to do that since she's learning virtually, which can be very stressful and frustrating. But we just finished her 36 minutes of reading. Later on today, she'll be doing at least 30 minutes of her math lesson. So yeah, so after that, we did some cleaning. They had their lunch. Now they're just taking baths and everything, getting ready to take their naps. As you can see, my little one right here is just chilling with me. But so far, I'm at the part in the book where Tao was hit in the leg with like a little dart, which was doused in dragon blood, which is very poisonous. And once it gets into the bloodstream, it burns like crazy. And the only thing you can do is pretty much cut off the part where it has, affected, the body part or anything like that, and they have to amputate it. But Tao refuses not to do so. And so right now it's just really gruesome. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're about to cut his leg. He just became champion. How is he supposed to be doing all this? How is he supposed to get the Queen's Kingdom back in order, and also get the traitor Adili, who pretty much created the coup against her? So right now I'm at that point, and I'm scared to read the rest of it because I'm like, oh my gosh, please do not amputate his leg. Oh my goodness, bless you. But that is where I am right now, and I was almost in tears. I'm like, oh my gosh, already? Seriously? I'm not even that deep into the book yet, and this is already happening. But that's how good Evan Winter's books are. They are nothing but action-packed. It's never slow at all. It's really fast-paced, action-packed. Something is always happening. So that is where I am right now. So once I get my kids settled and I feed my little one over here, then I'll begin reading some more. But I just wanted to give y'all that update and how crazy it's getting. Okay, everyone, so I have updates for you. So I gotten close to, well, I'm pretty much on page 120, and I was talking to the point where Tao was about to get his leg pretty much amputated, but instead he was able to save it due to the priestess. She did warn him that he still would be in pain, and he would want to even kill himself because of the pain he'll be dealing with due to the poison of the dragon blood. But he is still pretty much trotting on, trying to defeat the queen's enemies that are trying to take her kingdom from her, and pretty much have the Hedeni people to be pretty much extinct. So he's trying to kill most of the traitors, I would say, that are behind the coup. But as he's doing this, he still is in grave pain. And then during this painful time in his life where he's still trying to fight and also have a weak leg, where he favors his leg that was pretty much butchered to take the dragon poison out, he was having a hard time fighting. But with that, he, for some reason, seen demons, and he told his swords, his swords brothers about this, and they didn't believe him. And this demon was not in his Chicago land. This was just in real reality. He was not in Hisiago. So with that, they really thought he was crazy. But he wanted to tell the queen that he had seen demons, but he decided not to, because he just became the queen's champion, and he did not want that position to be taken away from him, because he's finally getting the respect that he deserves, being one of the greatest fighters ever. So that's where I am right now. I haven't gotten that far in the book, as you can see. But yeah, so far it's so good. I am loving Tao. I'm loving the Queen Tessira a lot. I'm liking his sword brothers as well. But I will keep you updated tomorrow. I'm about to pretty much go to sleep. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Apple.
Can I go see them?
Where are you? See hers? You need to draw that. James, right here.
Okay, good.
No,
All right, good.
No. Look. Draw yours just like hers. You don't start right there. We're not drawing it in. It's a U.
Hey everyone. Okay, so my daughter got done with her lesson. It was really long because they had internet problems, so she had to hop into another class session, which was even longer than the one she had. But anywho, that's over with. I gave my kids a bath and everything just to be relaxed today. I got dressed myself, and because my husband and I, as well as with our family, we're going to go to the doctor or the urologist due to see what's going on with my husband and his health. So we're getting ready to do that. But I have been reading the book. I'm sorry I wasn't able to update you last night. I was so tired. But I wanted to bring up a point. So you have nobles in this book, and you also have lessers. Tao, the main character, is considered a lesser. And nobles, they feel like lessers are worthless. Their lives are just less. They're really nothing. And so with this book and with Tao, he's still trying to avenge the death of his father from the general Abasi Adili. And so with that, he's really he's filled with rage. And I'm at this point where he's discussing everything that he's gone through, and everything from vengeance and exposing evil and everything like that with the Queen Tessira, since he is her champion. And so he pretty much, there was a lot, there's one passage that he was talking about demons and how he kills demons, whether they're in Isiogo or in real life, in reality. And he just breaks everything down to Queen Tessira as he's pretty much guarding her in her chambers, or watching over her. And he just pretty much is saying how when it comes to nobles and lessers, nobles make them feel like they're less, like they're nothing more than that. And it says, Abasi Adili murdered my father just to make a point, he said. He did it with ease because the life he was ending was not, to him, equally human. The nobles think that we're born feeling less, loving less, worth less, but they're wrong, and I'm going to show them that. And he's going to show them that by pretty much humiliating Abasi Adili. And in front of everyone. He even says, I'm going to break him in front of a crowd of nobles. I'm going to strip him of his dignity and his humanity, because I want everyone to see how easy and violent it is to make a person seem less than fully human. And I believe that's another thing that we deal with society today, where, as far as the minority and majority, and they treat us, especially people of color, that we're nothing, we're not human. So they dehumanize us, and treat us like we're nothing and we're not human and that our lives do not matter, which we have BLM, Black Lives Matter movement happening, and is continually happening, and is going to keep happening until something changes. And so with that, I feel like in this book, yes, it's based in Africa and everything like that, but it still gives you a perspective of how people are still treated differently based on their class and everything like that, and where they come from. So I really think this is a very good book, I think this is a very good book, so it can give you that perspective in a way maybe other people can understand. But anyway, Tao, I feel him. I understand his pain, his frustration, and I'm loving the pace so far. So I will keep you guys updated, and I probably will update you while I'm in the car, because I know that once my husband has his appointment, we won't be able to go into the office with them due to COVID. But yeah, I'll be reading more in the car and keeping you guys updated. So stay tuned for more, you guys. What's up, everyone? So as you can see, we are at the urologist. My husband just walked in for his appointment, so we're going to find out what's wrong with him, or if anything is wrong with him, because he's been taking antibiotics and, you know, medication and stuff for his pain and everything that he's been dealing with. So I'm not sure, you know, maybe it wasn't as bad, but we're just going to find out what's wrong with him and what we need to do in order to get him healthy. But anyway, I'm reading the book, and so far I'm at the point where I think Tao is sort of naive, because Queen Destira, I think she has like feelings for him low key. But then if you go back to the first book where they reference the queen, let me go back to, you reference Queen Tafa and the champion Tesuri. They were in love with each other, and so they produced, you know, she had a child by her champion Tesuri. And so Queen Tesura, she pretty much is going off of that relationship because she admires Queen Tafa. She had admired Queen Tafa so much and what she had done for her people. And so you have this thing where where Queen Tesura wants to be with Champion Tao due to the fact that's what Queen Tafa and Champion Tesuri had done. And I think, like I said, Tao is naive because I think he knows that Queen Tesura wants to be with him, but he's like, no, I'm just, you wanted me to be your champion to fight for you, nothing more, nothing less. But I think a lot of people, especially the Vizier, Naya, is also trying to give Tao the hints, like, you know, you're only supposed to be your fighter. There's nothing else, but nothing more. But I do want to let you know that Queen Tesira follows examples of others from her past. And so she wants him to be aware of that. And he's like, what? No. But yeah, naive as hell. But anyways, I'm liking it so far. I'm loving the fact that there's things being acknowledged of nobles and lessers are treating like they're not human and everything like that. And so you come into this point where Hadith is going to be the general of the army. But with that, he is a lesser, and so Naya, the Vizier, feels like her kingdom is already in shreds, and I feel like with that type of motion of authority, it's going to make it even worse for her, because he is a lesser and he shouldn't be general of the military or army, because he is a lesser, and he needs, and a lot of people feel like she needs to have a noble as part of the general. But yeah, so that's where I am so far. It's really good. I do love this a lot, and I'm gonna try to get to page at least 300 tonight, get to that tonight, and then read more tomorrow. But yeah, so that is where I am at. I'm at the urology area right here where it says urology right there. If you can see it, it's sort of faint. But yeah, I will definitely keep you posted, but this book is very good, and I'm loving the pace. Hey, what's up, everyone? I am back home. As you can hear, my son is crying, so I'm about to feed him and get ready to go to bed. I did read a few more chapters of the book, so I'm now on page 200. So I'll read 100 pages more tomorrow, and then hopefully on Sunday I'll finish the book, hopefully. But yeah, right now I'm drinking my tea as before I go to bed. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, I did not update you guys. And today is the 31st, and I have not read one page yet. It's already like, what time is it, babe? 9:12 at night, and I haven't read anything. I feel bad, but then I don't at the same time, because I was just spending time with my family, trying to read a little bit. And you see my husband soaking his foot in a trash can. His foot is so messed up right now. You literally put water and ice in there because his foot is so huge. He can only put it in a trash can. You wear what, size 17s? You wear size 18s, so you can only imagine. But I'm gonna try to read 100 pages tonight, if not more. I promise. I know this vlog is gonna be so long, but it's gonna be worth it, you guys. I promise you it's gonna be worth it. But yeah, that's my update. I'm sorry. I feel terrible, low key, but I will promise you, like, I'm on page, I think I told you I was on page 200. Yes, I'm on page 200. I'm gonna get to page, I have to get to page 300 by tonight, or whatever. I'll just probably be reading all night. Get to page 300, then tomorrow get to page 400, and go from there. So hopefully Monday I'll be done with this book, or we'll be done with it by that time. Hopefully, maybe. I better, because this is crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna read up to page 300 tonight, and I will update you on my reactions on what is happening thus far in this book. All right, everyone. So like I said, I'm trying to read and give y'all updates, and so right now I almost literally cried on pretty much on what I read on one of Tao's Sword Brothers. And the underworld is called Isiogo in the book, and Tao figured that if at least a few of his sword brothers, who are considered lessers, fight in the underworld, they will be able to protect Queen Tessura. And the gifted, which the gifted in this book that is with Tao is called, her name is Sandy. And so as they were pretty much training in the Isiogo, one of his sword brothers, as he's leaving Isiogo, the underworld, he doesn't. He becomes haunted by the demons. And so he still feels he's still in the underworld, and he's fighting these demons. But in the reality of it all, he's actually fighting one of his other sword brothers, and he kills his sword brothers. And then he realizes, okay, I've killed the demon, which is really his sword brother, and I'm still in Isiogo, which he's not. He's actually in reality and doesn't know he's being haunted by demons. He figures in order to leave Isiogo, he needs to sacrifice himself, or like stab himself. And so he does that. But then right after he does that, he falls into the reality and realizes that he killed one of his sword brothers, and that he pretty much committed suicide. So that was really sad how that ended, and how Tao he's already lost many sword brothers in the previous book. He keeps losing more and more, some being injured, some being stabbed by spears, and they won't be able to fight anymore. And then he has just sword brothers who they have to put on a pyre and have their bodies burned. So it's very devastating. But I mean, yeah, it was just really sad. But that's where I am right now. I'm about to finish up reading, then I'm about to go to bed. But yes, I just want to keep you guys updated. So watch out for more updates tomorrow. Hey y'all, I am back, and first off, I must say that I am in awe with this book. This book is amazing. This book was fast-paced. There's definitely the name of this book is very appropriate. The Fire of Vengeance, which it has a lot to do with vengeance in this book now that I've read it all and I finished the book today, which is the 1st of November. I'm a little behind, but I was able to finish it today. And just the part even with Tao and finding his family, after being, I don't even want to spoil it for you guys, but I will say it is very, very good. Like, I want to read the third one, like, right now. I want to know what's going to happen next. Like, I want to know. I just want to know. Like, it's blowing my mind right now, like, blowing it. But I freaking love this book. Like, it's even better than the first one. Like, the first book was amazing. This one, bomb. Third one, I'm looking forward to it. Evan Winter, you have done your thing. You are a great writer and author, and I appreciate this piece of art right here that you have written down. This book is amazing. But as you guys, I give this a 5 out of 5 stars, hands down. It was not disappointing. It was awesome. I have no complaints about it. The pace was great. There is nothing but action packed. I keep saying this and I will not say this enough. It was action packed and it's not disappointing. It's a great book. So if you read anything by Evan Winter, I guarantee you it's going to be a great book. But anyway, this is an awesome book, a 5 out of 5 stars. I'm glad that I was able to finish it, and I just want to know more. And I might even reread the first book and this book again because it's so good. Well, I'll probably do that before the third one comes out. That way I can get a refresher. But yeah, no disappointments here, you guys. That I promise you. But I hope you enjoyed this crazy vlog of mine. I know it's been a hectic week and everything due to my husband's health and everything like that, and the pandemic going on, and possibly in the US we're going to have another shutdown, which they might shut down the country again. So who knows what happens. So we went to the grocery store earlier today and got like 4 cases of water when we weren't supposed to. We were only supposed to get 2. But we didn't see the signs until last minute, and we already made our purchase because we did a self-checkout at Sam's Club. But yeah, so we're just trying to stock up on things before there is going to be another shutdown. So we're just trying to get everything in order. But like I said, this book was amazing. It will not disappoint you. If you have not read the first book, The Rage of Dragons, definitely pick it up today. And then on the 10th of this month, which is November, the second book, The Fire of Vengeance, is going to be coming out. So yeah, so if you want to binge read them, I kid you not, after you read the first book, you're going to want to read the second book. It's that good. But anyways, like I said, I hope you enjoyed my vlog. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for you guys for watching, and I hope you all stay safe and then you enjoy your day. See ya.